Hello guys, welcome back to another video. And today we are checking out the California mountains, not for just a random reason. Now you probably have seen, things on ATV, YouTube, or something like that of a guy that decided to jump out of his plane. Now, is it fake or real? Now, yes, it's fake. It's obvious it's fake. Okay, so we're just gonna pause, the game real quick, and we're gonna have the simulator. My bad, not a game, simulator. Alright, so now we have the Trevor Jacob video, right, of the guy that's about to jump out the plane. Now let's just skip to that part because I don't really care about the storyline of why he jumped out. Okay, so actually I do care. That's you guys nation now. Alright, so God. Alright, so you see the engine, right? The next thing you know, it fails. It turns off. Well, quote unquote, the engine failed. Alright, see what he's doing? He's pulling up the plane. Alright, you want to be doing that. Now he's trying to show that the prop is not spinning. It's showing that the engine is turned off. He doesn't say engine failure, right? He says engine out. What do you guys call it? An engine failure or an engine out? Look, so first things I noticed, right, before we even show this video, he even jumps out, is that even when the engine is, on, which is about this. Alright, so look, so you see how this door right here is kind of shut tight? This one has a crack open, alright? And if you look out in the view out here, the door is even more cracked open. And the engine's running. That's kind of weird why the engine is running, but the door is kind of open. Like, he's obviously planned this. Obviously with the cameras too, you got like 1, 2, 3 recording, 2 in the cockpit. All together, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 GoPros in one video. Don't you think that's kind of weird? In the beginning, the video was sponsored by Ridge Wallet. So I think Ridgewell was like, get me out of here. I don't want to be involved with the FAA. Anyways, let's actually continue with the actual part where he jumps out of the plane. Alright, we don't care about you having an engine out. Just want to see you jump out of the plane now. Alright, he opens up the door. Conveniently. Like it was not opened already. You watch here. Boom. Poor plane. I mean, that kind of sucks. Like, makes me mad that the plane just went to waste, Like, that plane is a Taylor craft, right? And, that plane is made in 1940. So it's an old plane. It's got a nice prop on it too, nice wooden one. And the prop is spinning because there's a lot of wind and a lot of, a lot of speed happening now in the engine. Let's just skip the part because no one really cares that he successfully stayed alive, not the plane. Yes, now the Taylor craft is now just kind of flying around until it dies, because it's almost about to die. This is in the California mountains, this is not a joke. You're flying a plane that has oils and gas everywhere, in this tank. It's just you shouldn't let that happen over dry plants. You look, the 4 pixels or something like that. What the hell I'm looking at right now? It's even HD. It's not my fault. It's the camera's fault. Anyways, we got dry plants everywhere, and now is that plane just it's just bad. Oh, HD. Hold on. Oh, it's 1080p. All right. But now, look. It's like the whole thing is just. That's all dry plants. Now the plane's after effect is actually pretty sad too. and it's not gonna be revived. It's not okay. And here's the plane now. Look at that. That's the wing right there. You're looking at it. I don't think it's bad. There's the plane. It's just like a corrupt wing looking. It's right up there. Now we have an ad. Yay! What's this video sponsored by? Buy this product for $1,000. No, I'm good. I don't need it. Can I see the plane real quick, sir? I just want to see what your After Effects looks like. There we are. That's the plane right there. That's the plane. It's a cool one. So now that we know Trevor Jacob's way of having an engine failure, so now we know it's fake because the GoPros, the door's open. He didn't show the view of where is of the cockpit view, right? He had 2 cameras in there, right? Let's just take a look at there. Hey, don't here, all right? Look at that GoPro right there. You see that one? He doesn't never shows that one, right? I would love to see that if when he had an engine failure. I want to know proof that this actually happened. I mean, even in case he was still be in trouble, but if it was fake, he's in even more trouble. If it wasn't fake, you'd probably just go back to flight school and say, this is what you actually do. Do not jump out of your plane. All right, do not do that. Okay. So, yeah, let's actually show you guys how an actual pilot does it. I'm not an actual pilot, but I've flown a plane once. So now we're gonna fly for a little bit over the California mountains, kind of a not tailcraft, but a plane of some sort. It looks like a Cub plane, but it's not a Cub plane. It's a plane that is like it's a good plane. All right, it's a good stall plane. And then with the good thing about the tailcraft, you could basically land it in a helipad. Okay, so now we're just gonna kind of just fly this part. This plane's kind of in the mountains, you know. To make this more interesting, I'm gonna just kind of follow this flight path to the right, because there you go, that's more good. Alright, so now we're gonna have an engine failure. Oh, nope. Alright, there's the engine failure. So now we see how my prop is now kind of spinning in a sort of a way, right? First things you want to do, stick your key and try to start it up again. Make sure it's a definite engine failure, not, you know, the plane just kind of just gave up for a couple minutes and then, yeah. So I try to start it up, doesn't work. So now you don't want to keep this glide. I think you want to connect to ATC. I'm not 100% sure about the ATC part, but you will connect to like the worldwide ATC, saying you have an engine failure or something like that. Don't exactly know that, but now you have an engine failure. You would want to keep this glide kind of at this degree here, about not even 10 degrees, just kind of a 5 degree. If you look at the horizon, I need to actually try to run the engine. Like, you know, do this at the 10-degree angle. That keeps your glide at a very perfect state. Now the next thing you want to do is look for a spot to land, because ATC tells you now you can't land anywhere because there's no nearby airport. Well, they'll probably tell you, hey, land at this guy's airport or something like that. You know, and you look at the map and look at it, but you obviously can't reach that spot. So now you look at an empty grass field or something like that, a spot where you can properly land here. What I have noticed though is that we have a nice dried up like river here on this path. You see what my mouse kind of pointing over there? It's a dried up river. Now we can actually land there. Even that, we can land kind of around the river. Right here is an empty field. There's something here too. We can land there. That's an open grass field. It's gonna be a little steep, but we can land there if we wanted to. If there's no other option, we can land over here. There's a lot of spots to land in this area. Actually, I found a really good spot right there. A pouch right there is gonna be a good spot. Now, I'm definitely not following the right protocol of keeping our engine failed, but we're at the 10 degree. Our horizon is broken, believe it or not. The reason for that is our engine failed. We're gonna the horizon runs off an engine, right? Whenever you're trying to start it up. So the horizon will actually start to work once we start trying to start it up. We're gonna keep on doing this over and over, just that's what you actually do. You would try to start up your engine every time, over and over. So now I just want to look at the view over here to make sure that that grass field is proper. This is the cockpit, I can't really see it, so I'm just gonna move over here just to make sure that everything is okay. Yes. All right, our field can definitely be landed there. We might need to keep our plane a little stalled up because we actually might die here. Not die, but, you know, end ourselves in a very green situation of trees. And I try to want to land in these fields because these fields are the best situation here. Now that field's straight ahead I'm trying to land at. That dry river is my second option, which is actually, if we don't manage to make it, that river is my second option. It's kind of around trees, so wish me luck there. Trying to start up the engine again. Obviously, you would actually mess around with a couple of fuel pump switches here, so you would actually do this. That's avionic mesh, it doesn't mean anything. Yeah, do that. Pinch trim. That done. Yeah, it doesn't work. Alright. Now, so we have a full engine failure, nothing properly works right now. So, now obviously what I just did was a Trevor Jacob, turn off the engine, but, yeah, I'm just gonna say it's an engine failure and actually land the plane properly, right? This is actually what you want to do. Our speed right now is very important because we are coming in for a landing. 60 knots, about a bit higher. That's because I'm gonna. Oh no, it's 60. Yeah, it was 60 knots. About now it's lower. Now, if you look here, you have trees. That's basically. All right, I found the field. I think yeah, we're gonna land at that field straight ahead. Why did I point at the screen? You guys can't see that. That field over there, the mouse, where it's pointing at. At least try. If not, then I see another field over. I can actually I'm gonna try to land over here, this field, because that field probably not gonna make it. Probably gonna end up stalling out. And I don't want to stall, because I'm trying to show you guys I can properly land a plane when it's failed. Now I'm also trying to show that this is what you actually will probably want to do when you have an engine failure in the mountains, or in any situation in case. I think you wouldn't be too lucky if you're in New York. Just saying. I mean, you have a lot of airports, but I mean, you never know. If you're in the city... Uh-oh, we're stalling now. Alright, I'm gonna put some speed into the aircraft. I'm gonna use flaps. Flap. Now the plane's kind of freaking out about that. Alright. Now what I'm doing is I'm actually using this field here. I'm gonna keep myself in a circle. These flaps are crazy, right? Oh god. No! Now we have an engine failure again. No, our engine's working. Now we have an engine failure. And my headset's filled. I can't hear anything. There There we go. Now I can hear things. Alright. We're trying to land that field we landed at before, so we're going to come in for a little turn. Alright. This is a little much of a dive, but who cares? Alright, flaps. Alright, coming in for landing, pull up. Yes, landing. And there you go. And that's how you properly land a craft, a plane, with an engine failure, at least a tail dragger. That was actually very challenging to land a tail dragger because it's kind of weird. Just in case it don't work. Nah, it don't work. Alright, well, that's your Trevor Jacob what not to do tutorial video. This is what you're supposed to do tutorial. So yeah, just don't do what I did before. Nearly crashed the plane into trees. You do what I did the second time. All right. I think I just stated the obvious, but that's what you're supposed to do. My next video will be of a plane. My banana food. This says the 152. In over the down mountains, and have an engine failure over here. And see what I do, because I'm not a tail dragger kind of person. I'm more of a nose landing gear lander, because like it's easier. All right. Well, I'm gonna end the video. Goodbye.